Hello, and welcome to the D2L Walkthrough Video. Desire to Learn, also known as D2L, is the learning management system used at UWM. Desire to Learn makes it easy for instructors to put course content online, create online quizzes, develop online discussion groups, and maintain course grades online. Research tells us that no matter if a course is online, blended, or face-to-face, students are expecting instructors to utilize their D2L course sites. In those course sites, students like to see updates and reminders on the news page, access their course materials like the syllabus and readings on the content page, and view their grades in the grades area of the D2L course site. So please sit back and learn all of the cool tricks and tools of the UWM's course management system.
Here's an example of a D2L course site. The news page of your D2L site is the first page that students see upon logging into your course. This makes it a great place to post a welcome to the course, a module or a weekly introduction, embedding videos regarding course concepts, reminders about assignments that may be due, and any changes you may need to make to the course, like reducing course readings or changing due dates.
Next, we are going to look at the content page. This is what your content page will look like on your D2L course site. Content is one of the primary features that students expect instructors to use. The content feature of D2L can be thought of as a storehouse for course material you upload, such as the course syllabus, assignment descriptions, and exam study guides. The content feature also enables you to categorize your material by modules. For instance, as seen here, I can categorize and manage my content section by weeks in the semester. Once modules are created, files can be uploaded within each module for the students to access and download. Within content, you can also link to other D2L sections like a discussion forum or external websites like YouTube in order to provide a one-stop shop for your students and you. Finally, within content, you can observe the frequency in which students are accessing specific content items.
Now let's take a look at online discussions in D2L. The Discussions tool allows instructors to conduct online asynchronous conversations directly within the D2L environment. Online discussions have several advantages. All students must participate. Students can easily bring into the conversation other resources like images and video. Students have time to develop more thorough and critical responses, and discussions are recorded for future reference. In this discussions area, there are several different types of forums. An introductory forum, a forum for technical or clarification questions about the course, a discursive forum, and a forum where students can work together on group projects. Within the discussion forums, it is easy to compose a new message, see who has posted and when, and read and respond to someone else in the class. The Learning Technology Center offers workshops for this advanced feature.
With the quizzes feature, you can create quizzes, have multiple choice true-false answers graded automatically, and link grades directly to the gradebook. You also have the option of imposing specific restrictions on each quiz, like a date and time that it can be accessed, submission types, special access, and number of attempts allowed for each student. Here's an example of a student quiz. You can see there are a variety of questions available, like multiple choice, essay, and true-false. Quizzes are a great feature because they can save instructors time and can be copied from course to course each semester.
The Dropbox is another great feature of D2L as it gives students a place to turn in course assignments. It timestamps student submissions so that instructors are able to know what was submitted and when. Upon submitting an item to the Dropbox, the students will also receive a confirmation email to their UWM email account verifying submission. One of the best parts about the Dropbox is that it works out great for face-to-face, online, or blended classes because it serves as a student submission file repository. Never again will you lose a student's submission in your bag or have to wait to grade something that you left in your office. It's all right in D2L for you, anytime, any place. Finally, the Dropbox helps your workload. When students upload documents in Microsoft Word or PDF, you are able to open them in the browser on the left side. This means after a few simple steps of linking the folder you created to the grades area, that you can read a submission on the left side of the screen while leaving feedback and a grade on the right side. If you have a longer student submission, like a final paper, the Dropbox also has an option to download the file to your computer, insert comments or track changes, and add the file back in so students can view your comments.
The D2L Gradebook enables you to enter individual grade items directly into the gradebook. Here's an example of the gradebook from the instructor perspective. You can see several of the grade items listed here. One possibility of the gradebook is to drop the lowest score of a grade item. You can also provide comments and feedback for each student and grade item. Here is what a student would see. The great thing about the Grades feature is it gives your students 24/7 access to their course grades so that they can monitor their course success within your class.
You can email your students through the Class List feature in your D2L course site. Upon clicking Class List, you'll be taken to a screen that lists your students. You may click the Select All box to choose all of your students, or you may select individual students to notify by email. When you're done selecting students, you may click Email, and this will open a new screen where the students you selected will be placed in the To area. You then can fill out the subject line and your email message. A few things to remember. If you have a large class, it is best to highlight and cut your students' email addresses from the To area and paste them in the BCC area. This will cut the likelihood, especially in large classes, that the email will end up in the student's spam or junk mail folders. The email system in D2L works directly with PantherLink, the university-sponsored email system. This means that emails sent from inside D2L will go to students' UWM accounts. D2L itself does not have a sent folder option, but you will receive a copy of the email to your PantherLink inbox.
The Groups feature in D2L allows instructors to divide their classes into smaller groups to create discussion areas and Dropbox folders restricted to particular group members. On this page, you can see that 2 groups of 10 students have been created to use for discussion forums. When creating a new category, instructors can choose to manually enroll students in groups, have D2L randomly assign them, or have students self-enroll into groups of their choosing. Regardless of the creation method, instructors retain full control over group enrollments.
Well, that concludes our D2L walkthrough. Thank you for listening.